by the committee, we will be filing a Emergency Powers Act. This was done in the past. Marami na po tayong naging president na nagkaroon ng isang batas para bigyan ng emergency powers ang ating Pangulo, ang eksekutibo. Para po nung nakaraan, if I may read yung ginawa nila dati for the power crisis, there was a law that was Republic Act 7648, which gave the executive the power to negotiate contracts and to reorganize the National Power Corporation at that time. Sa kaso po ng Philhealth ngayon, under the leadership of Attorney Dan Tigueran, kinakailangan niya na maglagay ng mga personnel, tumulong sa kanya immediately, pwede ding mga kumpanya na umalalay sa kanya sa IT, and so we will give that powers to him and to reorganize Philhealth as they seem fit. Kasi kailangan po natin dito yung finance and the economy, kailangan po niya ng tulong on the legal for the filing of cases and the audit, kailangan po niya ng tulong on the public health issue. Although si Mr. Gaylan is already a lawyer, pero napakarami po mga kailangan nilang tingnan na mga bagay tungkol dito sa PhilHealth, including yung mga OFW collections and all the other cases. Diniscuss na po natin yung OFW amendment. So ito po yung dalawang amendment that immediately can be discussed by the committee. The amendment of the law para ho tanggalin sila or at least magkaroon ng distinction on the OFW contribution. We were able to discuss among others the 2013 to 2018 COA reports, yung cataract scandal was raised, Cardinal Santos Medical Center, yung 170 million compromise, perpetual succor, the reversal of the Court of Appeals, the Accenture case, the 115 criminal case, wala akong na-file pa up to now, the Dr. Mendita case for the healthcare personnel, yung computerization, there were several points raised by the Honorable Deputy Speaker Fernandez. Honorable Haresco was pursuing the ODA arrangement for this. Yung pong IRM case na sa kasalukuyan ay dinidiscuss po natin. The IT bidding case and of course the case rate system. Ito yung mga ilang bagay na kailangan natin pong i-discuss, and as propounded by the members of the committee, the Honorable Marcoleta, the Honorable Barsaga, Honorable Barbers already mentioned that we will be filing. Probably this would be the first time that the committee will enter into the actual filing of cases, plunder cases or what have you, in coordination with the Department of Justice. So ito pong linggong to, we will be having our technical working group to finalize all this. If there are still any questions, motions, Honorable Barbers.
Mr. Chairman, equally important din po, bibilisan ko na lang, yung usapin tungkol dun sa, I was informed, Mr. Chairman, na merong isang napipintong board meeting ang PhilHealth na kung saan ang pag-uusapan ay yung tungkol dun sa granting of amnesty on all denied claims. And all these denied claims, by virtue of a late filing and refiling, apparently, meron silang desisyon na bayaran ho ulit ito to the tune of about 600 million. Ang total ho na denied claims ay from 2011 to 2019, nagkakahalaga ho ng mga almost 4 billion pesos. And in this particular board meeting, which I'm still trying to get hold of the documents, Mr. Chair, nasasabi po doon na they are authorizing PhilHealth to release the amount of 600 million to settle and pay yung mga denied claims in the past. Dahil nga daw po may pandemic at nangangailangan ng financial security at capability ang mga HCIs, kaya babayaran ho ito. Kanina, I wanted to ask if there are any board members present.
Corporate Secretary.
Unfortunately, wala, no?
The Corporate Secretary here, Attorney Mangawang, would you like to reply?
Oh, yun nga, Attorney Mangawang.
Meron po bang ganyang usapan na yung mga denied claims ay babayaran o yung mga, denied claims, no? That was the statement of the Honorable Barbers.
Yes, Mr. Chair, that proposal was presented by the management amounting to 600 million to review those claims filed beyond the 60-day period
Mr. Chair, most of these claims are from 2011 to 2019. If we pay and release the amount of 600 million to pay all these denied claims, hindi ba medyo may konting problema tayo doon?
Honorable Barbers, siguro po for purposes of expediency, maaari po ba, Atty. Mangawang, i-forward nyo sa amin yung inyong proposal ng management at kung sino-sino to at ano ba itong mga claims na to?
And the result of the proposal.
Record, Mr. Chairman,
The result of the proposal. Okay, Honorable Barsaga?
sino yung mga members ng management na nag-propose dito?
My office will submit po to the,
Ha?
my office will submit po the details.
Oh,
but
hindi mo
it
ba
was-
may recall? Because there is a management group proposing the payment of 600 million for claims that have already been denied. Kasama ka ba ron sa management?
Okay,
Mr.
Honorable
Chair.
Barsaga, Atty. Mangawang, nangyari po ba ito ngayon lang o matagal na yan?
I'm not sure, but about 2 months ago, Mr. Chair.
2 months ago. Wow.
Mr. Chair,
Anyway, wag na ho natin pagdebatihan yan at buto lang na raise mo yan, Honorable Barbers. Pero i-forward nyo sa amin lahat ng dokumento tungkol dyan. Salamat. Honorable,
Yes po.
you would like- yes, Honorable Fernandez.
2 o'clock na po, so I move for the
Okay,
termination of this committee hearing. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
yes, with that, Honorable Barsaga.
How long bago maibigay yung mga dokumento ni Atty. Mangawang? Because this is again a serious case.
I know.
600 million to be used for the payment of denied claims. Eh parang sobra-sobra na to. At ginawa itong board resolution during the time that we are discussing these issues.
May board
2 months
resolution
ago.
na ba ito, Mr. Chair?
Patapos na lang nga tayo, may humahabol pang kaso.
Mr. Chair, meron ba na po board resolution?
Atty. Mangawang, can you submit to us in soft copy para makita po ng lahat ng mga kasama? Yung tanong ni Congressman Fernandez na I replied to him, yes. May board resolution na yan, di ba?
Meron board resolution?
There is board resolution, but it is still being routed for the signature po.
Nako, Diyos ko.
Oh my God.
Ayoko muna naman kami, merong board resolution, pagkatapos
okay.
walang pirma.
Tapos na ang
Ano
hearing
klaseng
natin,
board
ipahabol
resolution
pa,
yan?
Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Barsaga, baka magalit ka na naman. Anyway, buti na lang, na-raise yan sa plenary. Okay, so ito po yung mga diniscuss naming issues at ito rin po ang gagawa namin na report, including that that was raised by the Honorable Barbers. And so by next week, doon po sa guidance ng ating Speaker Alan Cayetano, unahin natin yung Philhealth Emergency Powers Act plus the OFW Amendment. At ito po mga kasong to, we will make a final report. And as agreed by the members of the committee, tayo ho mismo ay sasama sa pag-file kung anumang kaso ang mapag-usapan with the Department of Justice. Honorable Barsaga?
May we just request one hearing for this 600 million? Because this is very serious.
Yes, Honorable Barsaga, maybe what will happen is when we get the documents for the TWG final approval, magkaroon tayo ng discussion on that particular issue.
Mr. Chairman, I propose that we discuss it during the budget of Philhealth.
What's that?
The budget. Sa
Oh,
budget
yes.
natin tanong ngayon.
The budget of Philhealth, would that be okay, Honorable Barsaga?
Mr. Chairman, can we ask the
Medyo
Philhealth
mahirap tayo sa budget eh. Sapagkat sasabihin ng ating mga kababayan, pag may mga questions tayo about the budget, sila naman ang mahihirapan and that would be the claim of the PhilHealth
Chairman.
officials. We cannot pay the hospitals
Mr. Chairman.
sapagkat iniipit ng Kongreso ang aming budget. But this is an issue of graft and corruption and possibly plunder.
At
Mr. Chairman,
any rate-
resolution again.
At any rate,
routing of the board resolution be held on abeyance until such time that we have tackled this fully and lengthily, Mr. Chairman.
well,
Can we get a commitment from them, from
Yes,
the
yes.
corporate secretary? Refrain muna from issuing the,
Honorable, just to, Deputy Speaker Fernandez, yan po kasi decision ng board, pero iyan naman po ay route nila. And I'm very happy that Attorney Dante Giran is already there. So we don't need to really urgently request them to stop that.
Mr. Chairman, they're asking for the signatures of the members of the board already, and they're giving the copy to the different board
Exactly.
members.
Exactly po. Kaya nga po, we will be asking for those documents, and as stated, there is a newly appointed CEO for that matter.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, let us remind the newly appointed President and CEO to look on this matter seriously, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable Limulya.
With that, Okay, Mr. Chair, I move again for the termination of this committee hearing, and congratulations, Mr. Mike Defensor, for a job well done.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker Fernandez. Maraming pong salamat. On the floor, let me thank the Honorable Barbers, Honorable Kabatbat, the Honorable Barsaga, and of course, the Senior Vice Chairman of the Committee of Public Accounts and the Committee of Good Government Accountability, the Honorable Remulla. So with that, on the part of the Committee of Public Accounts, this hearing is terminated.
On the part of the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability, or the House Blue Ribbon Committee, this hearing is terminated.